Discontentment is the cancer of the soul. It eats away our joy and corrodes our happiness and destroys our outlook in life. It produces in us a spiritual sickness that brings us to look life in always negative manner. We cannot be happy because we are not happy. We cannot be satisfied because we are not satisfied. Such person is truly a lost soul. Miserable today, miserable yesterday, and miserable tomorrow. And how can we overcome this devastating condition? I believe the answer lies with what we call good theology. How do you know God? How do you view God? We need to understand that sin comes and it is a result of wrong understanding and wrong thinking about God. It is all about wrong thinking about yourself and wrong thinking about life in general. Build houses and dwell in them, plant gardens and eat their fruits, take wives and beget sons and daughters, and take wives for your sons and give your daughters to husband, so that they may bear sons and daughters, that you may be increased there and not diminished. This is what the Lord wants them to do. But I believe they wanted something else. They wanted to say something like this: my children, I know you don't like living in Babylon, but I have a good news for you right now. Sit tight, stay out of trouble, and soon, very soon, you will be back to Jerusalem. But God has a different message for them. God is saying them, you will be staying in Babylon. You will be staying in Babylon for 70 long years. And God is telling them, since you will not be going back very soon, it is important that you make the best in that situation. And God is simply saying, build house, settle down, plant gardens, and eat what they produce. Marry your sons and daughters, let your children get married, increase in numbers, and do not decrease. To follow a familiar phrase, God's command is very simple. Bloom where you are planted. You may not like where you are right now. You may not like the people that you are working with right now. You may not want what you have right now, but it doesn't matter. God is telling, as I planted you in Babylon's, go deepen your roots, put your roots down, buy some land, build homes, plant some gardens, go into business, build community. In every hard situation, there's always the same questions that we need to answer. Are you going to complain, or are you going to get busy? Are you going to complain, or are you going to get busy? You are in Babylon now, God is telling to all of us. You are in Babylon now. Make the best of it. Do not complain. Do not mope. Do not spend your days thinking of going back to Jerusalem. You are not going back there for 70 years. I put you in Babylon, God said. Don't waste a single moment looking back on what it used to be. And He said, use all your energies to make your life better now. Brothers and sisters, this is God wanted you to understand. Whatever you have right now, whatever situation you are in right now, make the best of that situation that you have. It's a good advice, isn't it? It is excellent, but sometimes it is always easy and dangerous to play the if-only game. And I believe all of us are playing the if-only game. If only I get married, I'll be happy. If only I get a new job, I'll be happy. If only I graduate from college, I'll be happy. If only I can get a job in Canada, I'll be so happy. If only I make a lots of money, I will be happy. If only my wife is still alive, I will be happy. If only I'll be moving to a new home, I'll be happy. If only this pandemic will stop, I will be happy. We always play that kind of games, the if-only games. You know, if you spend your days thinking about the past or what might have happened, you lose focus on who you are and where you are, and more than that, you are liable to do something stupid that puts you in even worse situation. You have to live in the present. Do not live in the past. Live in the present. Do not live in the future. That's why we need to understand, make the very best that you can have in what you have right now.